legends, heroes, and poopy heads. Welcome to the Omni Flash channel, where Omni Flash will take gaming to the next level.
Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Omni Flash, and I am your guide to Perfect World Mobile. So, you may be using the Hydra card, but is the Hydra card the best card for you if you keep dying? Because the Hydra card, which is a free S card that you get from Realm War Shop, if you didn't know that, Hydra card's amazing. You need to max it, and I have maxed it, and it is so beautiful. However, if you are always dead, then the Hydra card is not for you. Okay, this is great. The cards I'm about to tell you, will be perfect for clerics and for barbarians. Okay, just to let you know, we're going to be talking about the A-grade Pneuma card that you can get from the Realm War shop, from the Soul Dust shop, which is Link. And also the Heelbreaker card, which will cost you roughly 17k to 23k in bound ingots. Okay, so it's a little bit tougher to collect if you are free to play, but you can think of getting that. However, Link is free to play, and I will be focusing on Link first. Link is absolutely amazing. Now, Link is a PvP card. You would use Link as your main card, even though it might break some of your Pneuma bonds. It is actually very, very useful. At only 2 stars, Link gives you 11% chance every time you take any damage to give you 15% speed boost. A 15% speed boost. Now, the way to get it for free is by saving up 25 realm shards. Your 25 realm shards, you will be able to get a Hydra SP. And you can take that Hydra SP, go get a Tabula Rasa 1, which is only 2 bound ingots. Put that into your crucible, and when you have it in your crucible and you put your Hydra SP in the same crucible and your Tabula Rasa 1, presto, you have 800 soul dust. You will go back into your backpack, find that soul dust, which you can then use. Once you have your 800 soul dust, go back into your Realm War shop. Right above the Realm War shop, you will find your soul dust shop. Keep in mind that you cannot buy more than 10 link shards a day, so it might take a few days, but you have your 800 soul dust, so every day you come in and you get 10 of these link shards. I also get all the 8 gray shards also, but you would want to max out Link, and so that you will have I think you will have probably about 30% chance anytime you take damage to increase your speed by 15%, and this can be stacked twice, causing you to be 30% faster, which means you can escape your enemies and stay alive longer. Okay, so Hydra card. I max my Hydra card so much. I love my Hydra card because it's great for damage. You need Hydra. If you don't use Hydra, you will lose your damage, right? However, if you're in Realm War, if you are in PvP, but you keep dying, it is best to, especially if you are the bait. You might be a bait. You know your enemy is going to attack you and not someone else, okay? Because you are perhaps a little weaker than the rest of your team, then you might use this particular card, the Link card, so that you can be 30% faster and outrun their DPS, okay? Now, especially good for healers also, simply because healers do not have a speed mechanism. They don't have a flash mechanism. They are slow. Clerics are so slow that they can get locked down, stunned down, and die. So a Link card may be the best PvP card, especially it's free PvP card. So it's great for clerics and also recommended for barbarians if you are not able to hold on to your target in PvP. For example, if your target has lots of flashes and dashes and you get stunned, you can't catch up to your to the target that you're trying to keep stunned and slowed, then you're not doing your job as a barbarian. So instead of trying pretending that you are a DPS, you will use the link card, and that will provide you a 30% speed boost, which will help you stay on top of your enemies. Now, if you are a tank barbarian and you don't have any trouble, keeping up with your enemies, then perhaps you will want to get a Hell King card. Now, I've been using a Hell King for quite a while now. I've made it a 6-star. I've just made it 6-star. Now I'm getting the Pneuma SP for the Hell King, which is 200 soul dust, so I can get that. But always be sure to 6-star the card before you spend and get the SP, 200 SP, because that only increases the stats a little bit. It doesn't make the skill stronger. And if you want to use it as a main card, it is best to use main cards that are fully starred. This way, the Hell King is good, especially if you're using something like an Areola, which will always give you a speed boost, which will help you stay on your enemies. Now, if you don't use an Areola, then the Link will allow you to have the speed boost necessary to stay on your enemies. If you use the Link and the Areola, then good game. You are staying on your enemies for most of the time. Now, what the Hell King does is if you are able to stay on your enemies and they don't get away from you, it spawns this electric orb. It's just like in the Netherworld, where it will slow your enemies and it will paralyze them. So it's a great card. Do not use a Hydra as a tank in PvP. Now, if you're a DPS and you don't have problems with dying first, you don't have to be bait. You don't want, because if you are using a Link, you will have a whole lot less DPS. So you will want to use Hydra. It will increase your DPS tremendously. First, you will want a 6-star, and then get the SP just for a little bit of CP boost. But it is an amazing card. I do get all of these cards because it gives you a lot of passive stats. However, Hydra is perfect for DPS, and Link is good for bait DPS, because you know who's going to target who. You know if you are going to die first, and you might just want to swap it up and get Link so that you won't die as quickly, allowing the rest of your team to destroy your enemies. If you made the video this far, you should like, subscribe, smash that notification bell so you know when the next video is coming up. Simply because you want to support this channel and so that I can make more videos for you. But also because by liking, subscribing, smashing that notification bell, and commenting below, you will be entered to win a $25 iTunes or Google Play gift card on May 15th, 2021. Now I'm going to briefly talk about the Hillbreaker card. The Hillbreaker card is a good card for like clerics and for tanks. Now, if you are the bait DPS, it is possible that you can use this card. You can also use Hillbreaker, and if you have a 6-star, if you have Hillbreaker 6-starred, it goes from, at 1-star, it goes from 25% decrease in damage. So you deal 25% less damage, and you take 25% less damage for 4 seconds. Now, in a fight, what you can do if you are the bait DPS, or if you are a cleric or something, you can actually start using the Hillbreaker card, and then after you've survived, if you are able to survive, then you can swap out the Hillbreaker and swap in the Hydra. Now, this may be difficult to do if you are targeted and dying, so it may be something that you have to practice going into your cards and swapping it very quickly. Maybe something that you have to learn how to do and practice clicking it very quickly. Now, the Hillbreaker card at 6 stars will decrease the damage you take by 50%. while you only deal 25% less damage. So it's a good card also. However, it also takes away from your damage significantly, which means it is perfect for clerics and for tanks. So more so, it's good for tanks in PvE situations where they might take too much damage, and when they're low, when they're 30% HP, then they might want to use the Hill Breaker. So I use the Hill Breaker a lot in PvE. I recommend the link for PvP. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to ask me. Comment below. I'll be able to answer as quickly as I possibly can, and I'll see you guys in the next video.